I definitely felt like I've been shepherded by the leaders here in FAC.
When you're connecting to what they're showing you from God's Word, and just the excitement that they can get you involved, and they love seeing you do God's work.
And inside I can tell that the people who don't really feel a part of a group or anything, the leaders will just take them in like a good shepherd.
The leaders have been fantastic in FAC Planet 678. I used to never read the Bible when I was younger, but they explained how every single time you read the Bible, it will mean something different. And I read it more than once every day, or I just read the Daily Bread.
I always have questions and they always try their best to answer, and they always have like great advice, and they pull different verses and like parts of the Bible out, and they show me. They don't just like leave me with an answer like hoping that like I'll believe them.
It just used to be like that dusty book that you never really look at, but now it's something I read every day.
They'll say this is like what God said, and they'll make sure that I understand. They like won't let me go until like they know that I'm happy with their answer. And
what my leaders helped me, and they guided me to the Christ, and they gave me words of wisdom.
I just love the leaders for how encouraging they are and how they open up their homes and their lives, and I know that they spend a lot of time and money and all kinds of things that they could be using somewhere else, and they just donate it to us, and it's so encouraging and helpful in our walks with God.
Over the years, the leaders have showed so much care and love for me, and guided me through my faith.
Well, when I first came here, I wasn't too into God and stuff, but then they really helped me wrestle through some of those questions I had, and they really helped me get a good relationship with God.
I think our leaders are a lot like shepherds, because if a shepherd's job is to lead a sheep away from danger and keep them on the right path. Our leaders correspond to that by keeping us, aka the sheep, on the right path by
looking out to the people who are sitting by themselves or kind of keeping to themselves.
That's the good directions of where we should be and where we should not be.
And keeping us on the Christian path. I mean, so it's so hard to stay on, and we don't get, when we get swayed, they keep us on track and talk to us. And
sometimes I'll be tempted to do something that isn't good, and they'll kind of lead me back like a shepherd.
Help me get closer to God and help me get my neighbor to God.
They're so good at just following up. It's not like you just see them on Monday nights and they just smile.
I like it how all the youth leaders here are always there for you. Always, you need to talk, they're there.
And if the shepherds lead the sheep, and the sheep are the children,
and if the leaders are the shepherds, then the leaders lead the sheep to Christ.
Some character traits that they've shown are
they shepherd me through guidance and what I do with the Lord.
One of the ways that they've guided me is
in our lives and in our faith.
The way that they correct us is one time 2 of our kids were literally at each other's throats. One of the leaders came in and finally broke them up, which was good.
The leaders really helped guide me through my faith over the years with God.
And they guided me very close to Christ, and I don't think without them I would have been any closer.
Yeah, they're cool too.
And I love how they protect us from everything.
Some ways that they show protection are making sure we hold on the golf carts, making sure our harnesses are tight, and checking the buckles.
You guys are so caring, and it's great. I really love when you guys take the time to talk to us, and
they protect me and gave me guidance through hard times in life.
And they are gentle to us.
They lead us in a straight path and they care for us.
They're always there for us whenever we're in trouble or something, or we're doing something wrong. They always tell us what we're doing wrong, and they show us the correct way to do it.
Actually, the leader I think of when it comes to gentleness is Ms. Glad. She's just always caring, and even at life I just really saw that. Paul would probably be correction.
Yeah, I also, I really appreciate leaders. They're all very relatable. They all have stories they can tell. You know, they all have such great testimonies for all of us, and they've always been very encouraging to everybody that I know.
Our leaders are very caring and very nice because they're always there for us when we need them. Like if we text them or we call them or we go on Facebook, they're always there for us.
Yeah, what she said.
What she said.
Also, just one more thing. All the leaders, even though I just specifically mentioned two, all of them are really great, just very helpful. All of them will correct you and all of them are gentle, but just those two.
I agree.
The counselors always help me out no matter what, and they're always interested in what I have to say.
Help you no matter what you say or do.
I think they do a very good job at it, and they bring us a lot closer to Christ.
They've just been such a great influence on me, especially all the leaders at the high school, and I'm finally getting more involved, and they just lead and persevere and they stay with you.
I would like to thank leaders because they've steered me on the right path and they've kept me on the right path. And like, whenever I think before I act, like in the Christian way, and I want to thank them for that.
I like to point out a few, like Mike.
Good job, Mike.
Way back in May, getting baptized, like he was very supportive and he helped me understood thoroughly, and his wife, I love her. She's always been there for me, comforting me.
Thanks for everything.
Robin leads. She's also a leader. I love her. She's been a huge blessing to me. She has always been a ride, like giving me rides, and that's huge because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here.
I haven't really known a lot of you guys that long, but I just want to say thank you for going the right path.
Ryan, he's also a blessing for me because he always has insight and he helps me through a couple things in my life that I have a question about.
I want to say thank you for guidance and care.
And Katie, I love her too. She always are willing to hear what I have to say, and she really cares about what's going on in my personal life, and she's always caring to hear what I have to say.
I want to thank just everyone who's followed up with mentoring and just prayer and stuff like that.
We thank you so much for helping us learn through the message, and we had so much fun.
Thank you for spending your time and getting out here and
thank you. We had so much fun in small groups, and yeah.
I haven't been coming to any of the events with the youth ministry for very long, but thank you, ladies, for what you've done, and God bless you.
Thank you for spending your time for us and always being there for us when we need you guys. Thank you, FAC leaders.
Okay, so Karen, you are our favorite, one because you're our leader, and except for you, you're our favorite too. And we love you, and we just wanted to let you know. Rachel?
And you're really awesome, and you're kind of like a second mom, except you're really cool. Like, not like a mom, like a sister.
I agree.
Thanks. We really love you so much, and we really love going to Real Life every single week. Karen?
You make it home for us, really. Like, you know, if it was just all of us kids and no leaders, it wouldn't be home like it is, kind of. And so, thank you guys for that.